All right, my dudes. Welcome to my first playthrough. We're doing Biomutant. Came out in 2001, May, I think, and it is a. I feel like for me, I feel like it is a rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy simulator, pretty much. But yeah, so it's a hack and slash RPG game with some kung fu elements. And yeah, let's get into it. We'll watch this and I'll introduce myself. It's pretty though. I mean the art style is my kind of. So cool, man. Like, this art style, just right up my alley. I mean, it's a pretty game. It got like little tiny
How can
animals.
something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
Yep. I hate these I keep doing. It's terrible. But yeah. So the game came out
Biomutant.
in I think it was May 2001. It's published by THQ Nordic. And THQ is they're the ones that made for me at least, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 back in the day. And I spent like so many hours skating my butt off with all my buddies. That game took hours of my life. And the developers, they're a Swedish development company. I've never heard of them before, but I like it. I like the game. It didn't get like super high ratings, which I think is kind of weird. I think it got like a 6 out of 10 on Steam. So far I've only played like a few hours trying to like adjust the microphone, the settings, so that the recording's gonna be okay, because I was using a headset microphone and it was trash. Like it literally sounded like I had my head down the toilet while I was talking. And no, well, there may not be a whole lot of people want to listen to or watch this anyway, but they're for sure not going to watch it while I got my head down the toilet. So yeah. Yeah, so I think we're just going to jump in it. I got a couple of hours in this. I started the game twice, like I said, to try to figure out how to not make this sound so trash. And I think I got it. So we start over. I'll do that for you guys. We go medium. Some of the fights are, most of them seem super easy, but some of them are yeah, I died a couple of times. I love that little guy. He's so cute.
Encode your DNA.
I really like these guys. Like this guy. I don't know how. This guy just likes like that mouth. He looks like a mouth reader. It's terrible. So I choose this guy again and again. I'm not really sure why. I just like he's cute. Like he's super cute. So define your character's attributes. To see more detailed explanations of what effects each attribute has, press that weird button that I don't have.
Define your genetic structure.
So, we'll have a look. So vitality, obviously health, and the energy cost of dodging. Health is health. Armor, obviously how much damage you take. Strength is for melee, and it's like the game. I still haven't figured out if I should be like shooting or meleeing. I think you should be swapping between the two, yeah. So and melee damage is just melee damage. Intellect defines like how much key energy, like so mana and the regeneration, how much damage you deal with, like the psi powers. We'll get into that later, but yeah. So the game has a lot of stuff, and I'm excited to play it. I hope you guys enjoy this. And if there's any feedback, like I'm mostly open to constructive feedback. If you're just gonna shit on me in the comments, you're welcome to do that as well. But anything constructive is gonna help me like get better. Key energy is used for all kinds of combat actions, special attacks, psi powers, mutations, and your key energy regenerates. Key energy regen, agility, speed, movement speed, charisma, which I haven't gotten that far in the game yet, but it seems like you're supposed to like buy and sell stuff, and then barter is obviously the stat that helps you yeah, I feel like trade stuff and in dialogue options, which is cool. It gives me kind of like a Fallout vibe, or potentially a Fallout vibe. Barter is selling and buying. Luck is, yeah, basically luck, like critical chance and loot. Critical chance is critical chance, and loot chance is loot chance. So, all right, we've gone through that. I like going a little bit more intellect. And agility. I like him kind of over here. So you can see he changes. Like there we go, dorky, big brain, bigger brain, huge brain, like slender and fast, tanky, fat boy, big boy, fast boy, smart boy, goofy boy. I like it around here-ish, where I don't like use. Yeah. So about here, I'm gonna go with the. I lose some charisma, but I'm not sure how that works. I haven't read anything.
Resilience.
I'm not gonna do anything here. Maybe a little bit more heat and biohazard, but like I haven't gotten far enough in the game to understand what. I get what resistances do, but I haven't experienced enough in the game for me to...
Choose your first style.
I like this though, the first style. I pick usually this guy around here. But this little cutie pie, I like it. I'm about it.
Pick your main color.
So you can choose the color here. But I feel like the red is good. So somewhere around here, yeah. Maybe a little bit more intense. Yeah.
Choose your detail color.
And then this just like white, black, and I really like the white on red.
Class, mercenary.
So the mercenary, I'm not really sure. I feel like they're more like a like it says a swordsman. I have played Deadeye twice. I really like that style.
Commando.
I feel like it's just Rambo. Like you're just rambling stuff. And what Well, that's probably an approach that works. I'm gonna I might do another playthrough if I like it or if I get any feedback on the videos.
Saboteur.
This is a roguelike, dude, and I never play rogues well, so
Sentinel.
yeah, I got no idea what this is.
Commando.
So we're doing Deadeye. Little
Deadeye
pew
chosen.
action. Pew. I think we're ready. That dude looks cool. I like him. Little rocket-looking dude. He's like an albino
Sounds good.
rocket. All right.
Here's
Always like
somebody
normal
with a troubled
movement,
past,
movement,
drawn into the
jump.
spotlight of a story
Good.
that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads.
I'm not gonna skip
Choosing
any
a
of this,
path
but
in life is that fork in the road where you make
I've done
a
this quite a few
choice
times
or
now.
simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
And I know for sure, like the first few hours or the first like half hour I played, I was like, I'm gonna go dark. I'm gonna be like Sith, whatever the Star Wars things are about. But I know, like, I always end up doing the right thing in games. I can't help it. It's probably a little boring because it's the bad guys are good. The bad guys are more fun to watch. But I always want to like help. I always want to like try to be the bad guy or be the good guy. Sorry, and be nice, even though it's not always that easy to know who the good guys are in the world. But in video games like this, it's a little more straightforward than it is in real life. So yeah, so I'm going light.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of
I
your
like all the
actions
little
as
cute
you
things.
move forward.
Little cutie pies. Yeah, I'm gonna
Seems
be bright.
more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Yeah, buddy. I'm just gonna go into settings and change something because I feel like, is it accessibility? I'm gonna, yeah, auto advanced dialogues should be on because all right. So there's like the shoot, there's the sword action, which is cool, and then double jumps, and then I know they say you pick a world, but I've gone both of them, and they take you the same, obviously, because it's just a tutorial, the tutorial part. So
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
there's some elements to the game that are, I mean, I feel like it's a game for all ages, but there's some elements of the game that are straight up quite sad. alright, alright. I got you. I like that. Look at that. Little rocket got some power. Bam!
Better make a run
Joke.
for it.
All right,
This is not the time nor
we gotta go.
place
We
to
gotta go.
end
We gotta go.
this
We gotta go.
story.
So yeah, that's
This time, it was best to run
Biomutant.
and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
I feel like I got my mic set up where I don't sound terrible anymore. So I'm probably gonna do my best to finish the game. I have no idea how long it is, but so far I like it.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
So move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera towards the enemy to target them with ranged attacks. Reload your ranged weapon with RP. I'm playing on a PlayStation controller, so for me that's R1. That's going to be a little wonky, by the way. There's lots of like stuff that happens in the game where it obviously tells you what it's like on a Xbox controller, but like I said, I have a PlayStation one, so when the ammo indicator is red, you can perform a quick reload. A successful quick reload will shorten the reload time. It's like instant and increase the damage of the next bullet. Key energy is used for dodging. That's like the mana stuff I was talking about, using mutations and performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you need to you're unable to perform these actions, and your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat. All right, here we go. Bam! Bam! I feel like I took almost no damage. That's not bad. That was my first, like, beginning fight where I didn't take any damage. Woohoo! Could be a good playthrough. And this little guy? Do you see this little guy sitting on the shoulder there with a flashlight? That's the coolest, man. So cute. Alright, so you found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have resistances or weaknesses to different weapon special effects, so use them wisely. So apparently you can you get like different effects on weapons, and you make weapons and like armor and stuff that you put add-ons on, which is cool. It's probably gonna send me down the path of like I'm gonna try everything, but I'm gonna do my best to keep on a straight path, because I know personally it's not that fun to watch people do nothing basically. Just diddle around. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's pretty cool. Magazine type. I'm gonna save that. Whoa! He's so cute. He's such a cutie pie.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Alright, so remember the parry attacks. I gotta... Oh! Big hit. Oh, yeah! Bam! Ah, it's so cool! It's so cool. So fallen enemies can be looted for healing items. Find the highlighted fallen enemy and press Y. And remember to use your healing. I'm pretty terrible at that. So... Please,
You should be able to use
if
that.
there's any chance that you can remind me to use them. Super cool. Super cool, because I'm terrible at it. Oy, oy, oy. So I'm gonna use one now, because I'm getting the butt handed to me. Alright, buddy.
Chop it up.
Yeah! There's all these like little cool slides under their feet. I'm about it. It's super cool.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I'm happy about it, don't worry. So you see that little... when I'm shooting, and then it goes red like that? Yeah, that's when you get like... the quick reload. And it gives your next bullet extra damage. I think that's a cool addition. There's not really anything I need to loot here. I'm gonna do my best to explain as much as I can going through the first stages here. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. These are the types of enemies that I really suck at dealing with in game. Ooh, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah! Bam! 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 We got this. We got this. I feel like this is gonna be a good playthrough. Loot some stuff. Didn't really lose much life. Yeah. Ah, cool. Cool. He's the little dude here is just he's cool, man. I like it. I'm gonna take a picture. I wish there was a way for him to crouch. I just had to sort out some settings. It was in like full screen mode. I gotta play it in borderless.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
The once was, that's what they call the present. Like now, or the past for them. But I think it's kind of funny. There are a couple characters in this game that are really like funny. Boom! Little cool little like old Batman-y effects as well. Lots of stuff that I've so far I like. I leveled up. As you can see up in the left corner, I'm gonna see what I can do to level up. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. So I'm gonna go with luck to start with, because as you see, it gives me one more chance, 1 more percent critical chance, and 3% more loot chance, which I think. And charisma is barter. I don't think I'm gonna be needing that this early in the game. And then movement speed is ish. It's probably gonna be amazing later on, but And intellect, probably good, but so far no. Strength, it's like a big jump of strength, but yeah. Vitality just gives you health. For sure, I'm going luck.
That ain't bad.
Oh, it's good. You earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. It's time to unlock your first special attack. So close combat is unarmed. Like, this seems cool, but I don't feel like I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of unarmed battle. And then Wicked Wolf. I feel like that's usually the one that I pick. I'm gonna pick it again because when you hit with that, it hits like a truck. Like, you'll go like big guys, you'll take off like a third of their HP. And as you can probably see, I'm very much about luck. Yeah. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wang Fu, as they call it. The Wang Kia Fu. And perk menus. So there's gear. This section you can equip change equipment and gear. Yeah, so the circles represent, but there's not a whole lot for me to do so far. I don't have like other stuff to equip, so, and this is inventory. It'll just show you what you have. Like, I'm gonna keep that because I feel like that, like, later on you can equip weapons or make your weapons or modify them, and I feel like if you see the reload speed, I feel like that's probably gonna be good. Seems like it's a magazine for when you build the weapon, so yeah, buddy. There's some quick time events in this game I figured out. I died to them twice now, so hopefully
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean
we're on our way. I feel like, so this part right here, I don't know if you guys ever played it or watched anyone play it, but the game Stray with the cats, like this part reminds me of the beginning where they're like running along. I love that game. It's such a cute game. I got 2 cats myself. I call them the big boy and the terrorist. Probably I'll go into that further at some later point, but yeah, the terrorist is a handful. The big boy is just
in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any
So you're on your way to perform a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while
when absorbed, including you.
Yeah, so that's the big one. Oy, oy, oy.
Cutting edge.
Yep. Woo.
That's the good stuff.
Well, I don't think that there's anything to pick up here. I don't feel like this game, like, there's a lot of, like... Okay. Let's see if I can take a little picture here. I gotta make pictures for like the clickbaits, you know? Make you guys be like, oh, that looks super cool. I wanna watch that. Yeah, so 2 cats, Fatty, and Terrorist. Terrorist I'll figure it. I'll tell you more about like why she's called a terrorist. But the fatty, he's just like this big chunker, super nice cat. He loves to cuddle. He loves to sleep. Like, I'll come home from work, sit down on the couch, had a shitty day. He'll jump up next to me, lay down, and just like knead, I think you guys call it in English. And just purr. He's the best cat. I love that guy, and he's 4 years old. He's a fantastic cat.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
I get, like, from this one, I get like an Elon Musky vibe. Or he's trying to get us to go to space. We'll see what this is. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Give me a reward, baby. To switch nodes, to switch which node is selected, use the movement keys, sticks, and then rotate is RB, LB. The number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you can make, which is why I think like intellect is pretty cool. Each node has a certain position it needs to be in to complete the puzzle, and running out of moves before that may have consequences. Like very ominous, but so obviously this one's not really difficult. All right, movie time. Get your popcorn.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
So, clearly a little bit of politics to like keep us reminded not to don't like recycle, don't throw motor oil in the creek, stuff like that. Don't throw your cell phone in the garbage, like hand it out, hand it in.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Right, so I'm just gonna move in that this way. And then put that
Just a few moves left.
there.
Make them count.
And that goes there. Yeah, buddy. We got it. Of course we got
There
it.
you go.
Like, I gave my dude lots of intellect. Of course we got that. Happy he has it. Can't speak for myself. Alright. He's a wheelchair guy. Perfectly countering an enemy's attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head, and after hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing counter again.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Alright, so I know that you can do like the unlock psi powers, because I did this in one of the other playthroughs, and there's a psi power. Mutations, psi power. Not this one. Biogenetics. This one, yeah. This will infect all small humanoid enemy hits. While they're infected, enemies will attack their allies instead of you. So you're basically like mind controlling them, and I feel like that's a good thing to have in when you in like this where you meet several enemies like bunched up. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna get it. I got this in one of the other like tutorials that I went through. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on X. I can upgrade resistances, but I'm not doing that just yet because I'm gonna save the psi power. These are cool. I feel like these like look cool, but I struggle with using stuff like this when I think it's a fighting game, you know. Well, I'll show you. So here we go.
Now that's flesh.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's cool.
Sharp steel.
And then, oh, there we go. Do the thing, do the thing. Do it. I'm gonna.
That's the last of them. Let's
Yeah.
talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Gonna pick up a loot.
Handy.
Give me loot.
That might come in handy.
They'll all come in handy. Clink and the plank. Alright. I like him though. Hey guy.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date.
It's a cool
He
name.
knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. but he's grateful you have.
Yalawa wat now.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Iboda Kilmok.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to change that. This little cutie pie. Yeah. He's like so cute. I love little animals. I love all animals, but particularly the cute little furry ones. Oh, this guy.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Tell me that is not ferret Elvis. That is Elvis incarnate in the ferret version, and it is just like it's so cool. I hope I told her.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little source of life.
Nono potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
I mean, like, that is Elvis. That's like they made Elvis. They made Elvis. It's so cool. I gotta take pictures, you know. I gotta make. What's it called? Like clickbait, miniatures, the little pictures. Yeah. Yeah. Bam.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Will it grow strong enough?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle.
It's so,
the
like,
Nono
that's
are
creative.
sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Alright, we can run over here. Do this thing. Yeah. Bam! You're powerful little rodent, little rocket. Roll that tree, mini rocket.
Now that you've seen the Nonno's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
I shouldn't make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
The World Eaters?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his Octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Yeah! Get the hoop back, the net. Alright, my dudes, I got a couple errands to run, and it's been going on 50 minutes. I think that's longer than an episode should be, but I got carried away. I hope, across my fingers, that this equipment that I bought, it was cheap. Like, I'm broke. It is what it is. Christmas is just finished. I spent all my money on presents and everything else that goes with Christmas, but I hope that this improved my recording, so I don't sound like I have my face stuck down a toilet bowl and that like terrible echo. I'm gonna upload this. Give me some feedback, please. Any feedback is welcomed. I'm just doing this for shits and giggles, as it's called. I see other people doing it. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. I love video games. I have played them since I was a child. If you made it all the way here, I want to thank you. Please let me know what you want me to do. If you want me to do something different, like drop some names of games that I should try. If I have the money to buy them or they're on sale, I'm gonna get them. Thank you for sticking around. And we got this. Have a great day.